All right, Shalom. It's your brother Malak coming back at you with this truth. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim, La'abanawa Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Arakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Ruel. Peace and blessings and salutation to the Hopeful Elect, the Bayas, Dawadah, House of David. As you can see on my screen here from the Washington Times, it says Georgia kicks off chilling door-to-door COVID-19 blood collections. Now, these devils are moving. They're trying to move as fast as they can, right? They already have these so-called vaccines or the vaccines set in place, right? They have what you call this bill that they passed called the HR 6666, right, which is a Trace Act. Okay, basically a Trace Act, basically where it's like, oh, they can track you. Okay, so they going around collecting blood samples start down in Georgia, right? Because there's a lot of Jake down there. Matter of fact, there's a lot of Jake down there. All right, and then you got a lot of Edomites down there as well, but you got a lot of Jake down there. Okay, so pretty much is they want to see, all right, who can we give here? Do they have the COVID-19? So let's set them up for a vaccination. All right, let's set them up for that. And then pretty much, in a sense of it is that they passed that bill in order to go into your house, that HR 6666 bill to go into your house and temperature gun you, see if you have the COVID-19. Ultimately possibly carry you off to a concentration camp, talking about your quarantine. We're going to give you this vaccination. Then next thing you know, you're going to have to take the chip. There's many different ways that this devil is working on, man. All right. Many different ways this devil is working on. All right. Because this man has a short time. You know, this man has a short time. Yahweh Shai is eventually, Yahweh Shai is on his way back, man. I don't know when, but it's coming, man. Due to the times and the things that's going on, the prophecies are speeding up quickly. All right, and they know that eventually that Yahweh Shai is coming. You know, like I said, I don't know what date, I don't know what time, I don't know what year. I just know that it's coming. Let's put it that way. It's coming. Okay, it's rapidly approaching the time of Yahweh Shai's return. All right, and these devils know that they got a limited time to get their so-called New World Order or their New World Order up and running. All right, and then eventually it's going to get stomped out by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, and so let's go ahead and read. It says, let the government press coronavirus tied blood collections of citizens begin. It says, and begin, they have in Georgia at least where the state's Department of Public Health recently announced in cooperation with both Fulton County and DeBock County's Board of Health that to learn more about the spread of COVID-19, an investigation has commenced. And it's an investigation that's leading government officials to make random stops at randomly selected residents. Why are they randomly selected? Randomly selected residents and ask random citizens for get this, their blood. All right. It says citizens DNA in the hands of unelected government officials. What could go wrong there? It says specifically Georgia's health wonks want to know the percentage of people in the community who have been infected with the virus that causes COVID-19. A statement on the state's Department of Public Health webpage reads, and to get the data, the government needs citizens' blood. Don't you know? Oh, it is completely voluntary. It's completely voluntary. Says it is completely up to the good citizens of Georgia to decide whether or not to turn over their blood to the government. Says Georgia's DPH makes that clear in its statement. says, in fact, the whole announcement sounds rather tame and sound and sensible, and help they neighbor, and so forth and so on. It says, with a twist, like a good neighbor, the government is here, right? It says, we all want to do our part for the good of the society after all. It says teams will be visiting randomly selected homes in Fulton and DeKalb countries to ask Salakia counties. It says to ask residents questions about their health and to collect blood samples for antibody tests. The release states antibodies are proteins that the body makes in response to infections. Says the antibody test can tell us whether a person might have or had a past infection with the virus that causes COVID-19. The antibody test is not meant to diagnose whether a person has COVID-19 now. That's all a damn lie. Because really these devils is trying to figure out, okay, well, let's see, just because you got a high fever or you have a cough or certain things of this, or if it's not showing up on you or so-called, they'll still pronounce you as a COVID-19 patient or a COVID-19 person, right? These devils think they're real slick, man. That's why they going around taking blood so they can, well, he got it, she got it, and things like that. So next thing you know, they can kick off that HR 6666 Trace Act, come back, take you outside, temperature gun you down, toss you off into a concentration camp, throw the vaccine on you, then ultimately push off the mark of the beast on you, man. All right, the mark of the beast. Okay, you see, so this thing definitely is at hand, man. This thing is definitely going down. It says, but one has to wonder, when the government comes a knocking, will the voluntary aspects of blood collection be clearly emphasized? No, it's not going to be clearly emphasized, man. All right. It says even the children are being asked to donate. It's all about this microchipping, man. It says all members of the household selected will be asked to participate, including children. The announcement continues. Participation is voluntary, and you can ask investigation teams any questions you have before agreeing to participate. Like, where's my blood going? They ain't gonna tell you exactly where they're gonna take your blood to, man. They're gonna give you some BS answer, man. All right. It says, like, what happens if you learn I have COVID-19, a disease caused by the new coronavirus? Yeah, by the new coronavirus. What's so new about it? All right. These are all questions here. It says, what happens to my blood after you test it? It says, who is going to have access to my children's blood? It says, good questions asked. Here's another. Are you crazy? Government officials could just as easily put a notification in the mailbox or online or via social media or over the television and radio airwaves asking for citizens volunteers to come down to the local health department clinics and donate blood for the purpose of tracking COVID-19. Like we said, tracking COVID-19. It says for the purpose of helping the investigation into the spread of the virus. It says seeking volunteers through the methods puts the control in the hands of the citizens. Those ways make clear the blood offerings are completely voluntary. It says, but government going door to door is a different matter. That's a different level of pressure. It says that's a different situation that puts the government in control. That sends a maybe subtle or maybe not subtle message. It says comply or face consequences. What consequences? Will the unknown, for one, the unknown of telling government no, and then not really knowing how government is going to react to that no, or not knowing how neighbors might perceive that no. If a government really wanted volunteers, government would post a flyer or send a letter. The fact that the government is knocking on doors means government, yes, wants volunteers, but also the government really, really, really wants everybody to obtain volunteers. It says, see the difference? It says, former President Ronald Reagan said it best. The 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I am from the government and I am here to help. You see? See, so let's go to a few scriptures real quick. Let's go to a few scriptures. Let's go to the Apocrypha. Let's go to the Apocrypha first. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus, Salakia, the 10th chapter. The 10th chapter, the first verse. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of the prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so is his officers, and what manner of men the ruler of the city is. Such are all they that dwell therein. An unwise king, which is Esau, destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. All right. See? So there you go. Right? And this man is an unwise king. He's an unwise king, man. All right. So let's go to the regular Bible. All right. Let's go to the regular Bible. The blue letter Bible. And let's go to Job 14 and 5. All right. Job 14 and 5. Job 14 and 5 says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, right? See, he know his days are determined, and the number of his months are with thee, right? So he know that he has but a short time, man. This man has but a short time, so he know he got to get this thing up and running, man. That's why they got this thing continually keep going. You see? They got this thing continuing on, this COVID-19 thing. Right, and ultimately to bring in what the new world order, their new world order scheme. All right, okay, hold on. Let me get this here in the book of Psalms real quick. All right, let me get this here in the book of Psalms real quick. Let's see here. Where is it? Yeah, Psalms 10. Let's go to Psalms 10. Psalms 10 and 3. It says, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetousness whom the Lord abhorreth. Right, so the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire. What is his heart's desire? His new world order. All right, that's his heart's desire. All right, now give me Psalms 49 and 11. Psalms 49 and 11, it says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations, and they call their lands after their own names. Right, so pretty much is they want to keep their kingdom, they want to keep their rulership. They don't want to give up their rulership. They want to set up a new type of system. And a new type of system is a new world order system. All right, where everything with technology is through microchips. All right, everything is nothing but technology, the Internet of Things, 5G towers, facial recognition, nanotechnology. All right, everything of that nature, man. That's what they want to set up these people for, and the best way they're doing it is through what, this COVID-19 thing, to keep it going, continuing on as they work their plans behind the scenes of the COVID-19. You see, these devils are real crafty, real crafty, real slick, and real sly. Okay? You see? So let's go to Revelation real quick, the 12th chapter, and the 12th verse. Revelation 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time." And I just read you that in Job 14 and 5. So pretty much this man know he got but a short time to get his new world order up and running. Okay? Get his new world order up and running. So they got to do many different things and set up many different ways. That's why they passing these bills while everybody is so-called in quarantine. They're passing off all of these bills, right? While this COVID-19 thing is going on, because they got everybody in the world goddamn afraid. All right, fearing for oh, do I have the COVID? Do I have, and all that madness, man. Okay. You see, because how you know it's nothing but just a common cold. All right. But pretty much, that's all I wanted to bring out in this video. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Ruel. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Bayath, Dawadah, House of David. Shalom. Stay strong, Akim. Abba, Babal.